In this video we're starting to investigate some of the issues on the Oltcit here. We're looking at brakes. First of all, Mark's in the engine bay, I'm under here. If I bring you under here with the light, it's a wonderful setup we've got going on under here. I don't know if you can see, you've got a pin which comes off the pedal which operates on the brake master cylinder. It's not actually attached, and that pin can actually fall down out the way, so there's nothing attaching that, but it does just about make contact. Well, we've been given the pedal a pump. The pedal just goes straight to the floor with seemingly no resistance, which is not ideal. That means no brakes. The brakes are also dragging on the front, and oh, look at how Ellie is artistically illuminated in the window. So it could be the handbrake sticking a bit, or it could be the pistons on the main calipers are knackered. But first things first, let's see if we can get something going on with the brakes. So we've undone the unions on the master cylinder, and thankfully they've come off quite nicely, but we haven't got any fluid coming out at all when the pedal's pressed. So Mark thinks the rubber seal is stuck in the bore, so we're going to see if we can get the entire master cylinder off and have a look at it. But I suspect we're going to need a rebuild kit, but so far I haven't managed to get my hands on one, but we'll keep on looking. I think the master cylinder is actually unique to this car, but even if the whole body is unique to the car, I doubt very much the seals are, so hopefully we can find something that will work. Oh good, we've just discovered that the lower mounting bolt for the master cylinder is down there, which is right behind the steering rack. So clearly they fitted the brakes before the steering, but he just about got on it. He's just about got there, just about get a spanner on it. It's all turning a bit Citroen. So it is definitely true that this is the last pure Citroen design. You can tell because it's a pig to work on. Well, we're trying to get the master cylinder out. The unions, we're struggling to get the pipes out of the master cylinder, and also the seal itself seems to be held in, or the piston rather, by a roll pin which goes right through the bore, which is a bit unusual. Not seen anything like that before. It's usually some sort of circlip. Quick mention of the fact that it uses DOT4 on this car. It's not using LHM, so the braking system is fundamentally Citroen GSA, but using an entirely different fluid. But the fluid we've got out of the master cylinder so far is disgusting and full of bits, so yeah, it's been sitting a while, and this sort of thing can occur, sadly. I'm just struggling to get that roll pin out. So not quite as the manufacturer intended, we've managed to get the roll pin out of the way, which was locking the master cylinder piston in, but we can't quite get the piston to pop out at the moment, which certainly hints at trouble. Oh, come on, little piston. There we go. Aha! Has that been the source of our problem? Those rubber seals are very, very hard. Those are the rubber seals that go back and forth. I think I may have a replacement master cylinder on the way from Romania. It's a little hard to tell at the moment, but yeah, we're looking at whether we can rebuild what we have just in case, and I doubt the seals are unique to the Oltcit. Well, here we go. Here's what you get in the bore. So first of all you get this shuttle, then you get a spring, and then the frontmost shuttle. This was a bit of a sod to get out, but this bent bit of wire did the job nicely in the end. So yeah, we've got seals aplenty that are all oh, those ones aren't too bad, but these ones are quite hard, so we think something probably needs to be replaced there. We're just clearing the bore out to see how that looks. Well, we're never going to get it on camera, but it's a beautiful mirror finish down there, so that looks alright. So this should be rebuildable. There's another bit, but we're just trying to encourage out of the bore. That seems to like it there, doesn't it? It doesn't want to come out. There we go.
Very happy where it is.
Yeah. Oh, it's another spring. Do we think that's everything now? Place bets. So put these in order. There we go.
Yes.
We're definitely in the clear. It's a big old long master cylinder, that. Yeah, beautiful. So there we go. Everything is out. Question is, can we get some replacement seals, I guess? Because at the moment that might be a quicker way of getting a solution than ordering up a master cylinder. But we do at least have a parts number now.
I think roll it in a tube because then they're in the right order.
Good plan.
Because we don't know other.
No, and that could be an issue. So yeah, further progress on the Oltcit will have to wait, but we are starting to dig into it, and that is very, very exciting. So that's where we're ending. Not quite as much progress as we'd hoped really on the Oltcit. Like I say, I think I have got someone sending me a master cylinder from Romania, but that's going to take a while. So Mark's going to go and see if we can find anything suitable to rebuild that master cylinder. All the components that came out look good. The bore looks good, so hopefully we can do. And then we can get on with trying to push fluid around the system. I think the pistons are probably sticking in the cylinders. Not a problem we have with LHM, because LHM doesn't absorb water, but DOT4 does, and that means you can get a lot of corrosion around all the moving parts in the brake system, so not ideal. And we'll also see whether there are any leaks. But yeah, it's very easy to get access. Once we got this bar out, this bar holds the spare wheel, so we had to remove that first, and then you can see here's where the master cylinder is fitted. So interesting, but we've got a German sticker going on there. Achtung! Perhaps because this car was sold in Poland, I don't know. It's quite interesting that the Oltcit is a Romanian car, and I've got two of them. This one lived in Poland all its life, and the one at the back came from Hungary. So there you go. They were sold throughout the communist countries when they were new, and they had hoped to sell them in Western Europe as well. I will do a video going into more detail of what this car actually is, because it is not a Citroen Visa, despite looking a bit like one, and all the history at some point. But I would kind of like to get this one on the road, and then I can celebrate by doing that technical historical piece about these remarkable cars, because the story is fascinating. So that will happen at some point. But for now, I should say thank you very much for watching. We shall hopefully have some progress next week when we get the master cylinder back in. So I'll say don't forget to head to the Hubnut store, and you can buy lovely merchandise, various support options. There's a new way to support the channel directly via PayPal in the description below. But yeah, thank you very much. Your support means so much, because it means I can save cars like these and try and document our way through it. And thanks to Mark as well. This is his first video. Well, yeah, I think this one will come out first. We are also working on the Inva car. I'm going to save that until we actually get that running. So that's Mark's first appearance on this one. So thank you very much, Mark, for helping me out. It's just so nice to have someone to work with and talk to, frankly. Instead of being up here on my own. So yeah, thank you very much. See you in another video.